Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to be taking a look at a waterproof Bluetooth speaker, the Zenbre Craft. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Zenbre Craft waterproof IPX7 rated Bluetooth speaker. Now you're probably thinking, Mike, you've seen a lot of Bluetooth stuff recently, earpods, wireless devices, all that kind of stuff. Why is this different? Well, this is different. It looks different, it feels different, it's got some neat features, so I thought it'd be something that you guys would like to see. So, specs. Now this is a relatively small and compact Bluetooth speaker. It's got a 58mm driver and a 56mm passive radiator built in, so good for bass response, all that kind of stuff. It weighs just over 400 grams, so it's not massively heavy. It is portable. It has a magnetic back, so you can attach it to maybe your shower riser, your parasol, your fridge freezer, your car maybe. Anything that's magnetic, you can mount this onto. So it's a standalone device as well. Also, it's got a little carry handle built in, and if that's not enough, it's also got an additional elasticated carry handle which goes around the perimeter? Yeah, that's probably the right word. The perimeter of the device. So you can use that to hang it up on a hook or wherever you see fit, maybe from a branch from a tree, whatever it may be. But this is designed to go pretty much wherever you go. So let's take it out of the box and take a closer look. Now, in complete openness, I have actually taken this out, had a listen to it, but I thought I'd go through it with you and show you what the unboxing experience is like, so you can see what you get in the box and basically see how you're going to get it. So it comes in pretty nice packaging, as you can pretty much gather already. Got a plastic cover to keep it all nice and clean and tidy, all that kind of stuff. Now you get inside a 3.5 to 3.5mm jack plug, because not only this is a Bluetooth speaker, you can also connect up to maybe an old Walkman or any other MP3 type player with 3.5mm jack. Coming on to charging, now the actual battery inside this is a 2200 mAh lithium ion battery, which you can charge from a micro USB type connection. So you should find no matter where you are, you're going to be able to get a USB or micro USB type connection to charge this thing up. Now charging time, depending obviously on the device you're using to charge it, but you're looking at a couple of hours. But the battery time is amazing. So they state a length of 20 hours of playback time. Now at 50% volume, I would say that's closer to maybe 10 to 12 hours. On full volume, you're probably looking about 5 to 6. So they do give you the ratings for kind of like the best possible scenario. But even on full blast, this thing's going to last you a good afternoon and well into the evening. So let's take a look at the actual speaker itself. Now this is super, super cool. It's got a waterproof mesh on the front. Again, it's IPX7 rated. So the actual technical thing for IPX7 is this will survive for 30 minutes in a submerged condition of up to 1 meter. Now I'll put some links in the description below so you can check out the IPX ratings, but essentially that's what it means. But this thing, because it's also sealed, it will actually float. So you could actually, potentially, if you've got one, put this in your pool and have this floating around in the water with you. And it shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. I live in the UK, we don't have that kind of weather to necessitate a pool, so I don't have a pool that I can actually test it with. But from what I can see from the documentation and the advertising I've seen for this already, this floats and it will work in a swimming pool. So that's pretty awesome. But realistically, they're making it so it's both shower and kind of hose pipe proof. So if you've got it out in the garden, maybe you've got the sprinklers on, it's not the end of the world, or maybe you've got it at the beach or the pool, and you're getting out of the pool, you're going to get your towel and you're splashing water everywhere. It's not going to bother this thing at all in the slightest. Now, talking of charging and the batteries and that sort of thing, all those kind of connections are behind this really well sealed rubberized flap on the back, which also actually doubles up as a stand. So you can pull that back and there you go. The device it will stand up. How cool is that? That is a great feature. I really do like that, because this thing does look cool, and yeah, it's probably great if you have it just led down like this. You get the sound, but the sound is going to be aimed upwards. Now the sound dispersal on this is actually pretty good anyway. But obviously, if you've got this in maybe the corner of your your garage or your bedroom or your garden, maybe near the doorway, you can just put it up and angle it towards where the people are at, so you get a better sound distribution. But anyway, going back to this flap. So behind the flap here, you've got the access point for your 3.5mm jack, also for your micro USB connection, and also it allows you to gain access to this this strap. So this strap is a elasticated strap, so you can hang that on a hook, on a door, on a tree branch, or whatever it may be, and just have your music playing, which I think is a really, really nice feature. And when you're not using it, that just flips back into place and as if it was never there. And also, because it's a rubberized elasticated strap, when you've got this rubber base with it stood upright, the rubber of the actual strap and also the stand is going to kind of help with any vibrations, distortion, all that kind of stuff on whatever surface it's on, so it's not going to get bassy and start trying to fall over, which is the last thing you want. So also on the back, you've got, on here is a magnet. So this is a magnetized speaker as well. So again, like I said, you can attach it to a shower riser, your freezer in the kitchen, your car door wing, and because it's all nicely rubberized, it's not going to damage what it's connected to. So let's just try that. So there we go, we've got it on the side of the lamp there, no problem at all. And actually that's a perfect position if when I'm working away, I can have the music aimed directly at me. Fantastic. So going back to the controls and the actual device itself. So like I said, you've got this really nice mesh which seems to have some kind of coating on it to prevent water ingress by the look of it. You've got the nice Zenbre logo on there, and you've got these two cool arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. Wonder what they could be. Well, there are your volume and fast forward rewind controls. So obviously pressing the up button, that will increase the volume, press the down button, that will decrease the volume. Press and hold those buttons, and depending on what application you're using on your phone or device, whatever, will either fast forward or or skip a track forward or back, depending on which one you press. Now play and pause is taken care of by the button on the back. There is a power button on the back, so you press and hold it to turn it on or off, and just a quick press will pause or play the music. So probably the best thing to do now is to turn it on and actually see what it sounds like. Now obviously, as with all YouTube reviews of audio products, it's only ever going to be as good as the speakers or whatever equipment you're listening on to. You'll get a rough idea of what it's like through my lavalier mic, but obviously if you want to try it out for yourself, order it. I'll put some links to Amazon and also to the Zenbre website. Try it out, see what you think. At least if you do it with Amazon, you can try it in the kind of your own home surroundings. If it's not for you, just send it back. Anyway, let's try it out and see what it sounds like. So first of all, let's turn it on. So you get a nice welcome tone to say it's turned on, which is quite nice. I prefer that over the kind of like the generally Chinese voices you get coming through these things. So you get a Bluetooth light on the front, and the bleeping on there means it's ready to go into pairing mode, or it has been paired. So let's go over to my device, and it's picked up as the Zenbre Craft, and it currently says it's got 60% battery, and that's because I've been using it in the garden. It actually didn't come fully charged. It came with about 70% battery, and I've been using it for a few hours, and we're down to only 60%, so that's pretty good going so far. So I've got some music on here from the YouTube library, so we'll have a quick listen to this and see what it's like. I'll just pause that a second. Actually, you probably aren't getting this. Well, actually, you definitely probably won't be getting this. Probably. You probably won't be getting this. But the bass I can actually feel through the table, and also I can feel it actually in the floor as well through my feet. So the bass in this is actually really, really good. It's not an overly powerful bass, but you definitely feel it. It's a nice rounded bass. Again, I'm not sure how it's coming through on the microphone, but it's actually a really nice sound, really nice and rich. So anyway, let's try a few more tracks and try and get some different types of music. Okay, so you kind of get the idea there. So now I'm going to try and upset the neighbours. I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up to the very top, and you can see how loud this actually is. Obviously, again, this isn't a scientific approach to it whatsoever, but maybe you can get an idea of how loud this actually is. Now, what I've noticed now, if you press the volume up button on here, it won't actually affect the volume on your phone or device. So now this is set to its peak output, as you can tell by that bleep. So now I can adjust the volume on my phone to get it exactly how I want it. So here we go. Okay, that's probably enough of that. So it is very loud. Now it's a 7-watt speaker. It's a 4-ohm speaker if any of you out there are interested in that kind of thing. So 7 watts, that is, I would presume is RMS. So you're looking at 14 watts peak. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it really. I'm really impressed with it. There's features in this which I've not seen in other devices. Waterproof speakers, we've all seen those before. But in this kind of nice flat design, also the fact that it floats on water, which to me just blows my mind really. For those of you in the States who've got your pools and your back garden, this is going to be awesome. And if you get one of these, let me know what the experience is like, because I'm very jealous of you. Anyway, this has been the Zenbre Craft waterproof IPX7 rated USB Bluetooth speaker, which will also take a 3.5mm jack plug. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.